Hello and welcome to my review of Blackwell Global. And Blackwell Global here is a Kiwi broker. It's originally out of New Zealand, but they do have offices in Australia, UK, Cyprus, and a few other places. They are uh, more professional than retail, although they do accept retail accounts. Um, they have a large selection of products. So they have Forex, precious metals, now precious metals being just silver and gold. Crypto, now there's about close to 20 now at this point. CFDs, which are indices, and UK, US oil. There is a couple of account opportunities, standard and professional. Standard um, is 2,000, professional is 10,000. Islamic swap free accounts are available. Funding is pretty straightforward. You can see that. I'll go ahead and pull that page up here for you. You can see that there are 5 different ways. Pretty straightforward for the trading. Transfer limits. They do accept Bitcoin now, which is interesting. But really, you can see that it comes down to whichever works easiest for you. They do have a lot of MetaTrader 4 add-ons. That is their client trading platform. And you can see that they've got like the accelerator, the trading diary indicators. You can get a VPS, economic calendar. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, I mean, they've got Forex is their biggest offering, and it offers 1 to 30 leverage. Now, these spreads are ECN spreads, so they do change quite a bit. But like this one here is kind of surprising. The Norwegian krone Japanese yen is 0.6. I'm recording this during the Asian market. That's probably why that's so tight. But at the same time, euro is only 1.5. That does get smaller, obviously, especially during European hours. The other markets, like I said, crypto, they offer quite a bit. Leverage in crypto is going to be 50%, so it's 1 to 2 instead of 1 to 30 like it is in currencies. But you can see a ton of crypto is available out there. Pretty straightforward. You can get Bitcoin in euro, pound, dollar, Dash, Bitcoin, etc. Ripple, dollar. There are also CFDs, but these are going to be indices mainly. There is British and American oil, Reed, WTI, and Brent. You can see like the Aussie 200, the German, the DAX 30, the IBEX 35 in Spain, and so on. Pretty straightforward client. They don't have a lot of education stuff here. I mean, it's not really a lot to soak in. This isn't where you're going to start as a trader, mainly because you have so much in the way of a higher barrier anyway. So you've got a situation where if you're learning, if this is your first broker, then you probably want to go to some place that takes like a $50 deposit, and you can actually try out strategies. They do have articles. I mean, they do have some, but at the end of the day, this is pretty skimpy. It's not a huge educational platform. And quite frankly, it shouldn't be if you're looking at least 2,000 and more than likely 10,000 to get involved. The spreads are okay. They're pretty tight, depending on the time of year, or the time of day, excuse me, and the time of year, I suppose. They do offer professional trading as well. That's going to be your larger institutional types of trading. That's a minimum of 200,000 as a deposit. So obviously it's going to be out of the reach for most of us. And pretty straightforward brokerage firm. They are regulated in Australia, the UK, New Zealand, and CySEC. So certainly heavily regulated.